It's day 2. Working on the exhaust. I got like half of it kind of fit up a little bit. I'm gonna try and notch these 2 pieces so they fit together. I'll have to smush them down a little bit so that it's the same diameter as this 2 1/4 stainless pipe or tube. And then if I can get those lined up and maybe tacked, I'm gonna try and cut this off right here and try and get that tacked as well. And that's kind of my goal for tonight, to get everything fit up and tacked. Trim up some extra metal, just get everything in place and tacked. And then maybe tomorrow I will weld it up. Or I might do some practice welds, and then depending on how I'm feeling about those, then I'll tack it up. But yeah, I think I'm making decent progress, so see what I can get done in a couple hours here tonight. Here I'm just marking the notch out so that I know where to cut with the grinder. Kind of eyeballing the shape. I'll leave a little extra space so I can kind of grind and fine tune. I have a bench grinder, but for some reason it didn't work, so gotta figure that out at some point. Now I'm just fine tuning the notch to get it closer to where it needs to be. Eyeballing it. Every little bit I grind, make sure I don't go too far. A little bit at a time. Bolting it back up to the bike so that I know I have the angles close. Continue grinding. Try and muck things up pretty often so that way I'm not grinding too far past and have to redo stuff. Figuring out the angle that the front header needs to be at so that it lines up right with the tube on the bottom there. Marking a new section to cut off to fit that new section in the exhaust. Fine tuning here with the grinder. Little by little. Alright, dudes. Been a few hours. Got some shit done. I didn't get to tack it in there. I'm getting tired, so I'm gonna go to bed, but it's looking pretty fucking good. Fits up pretty good. I'm pretty surprised that I got it that close in 2 hours, so boom. Just gotta get it tacked up there, there, and there, but I think it looks fucking sick. I like it better than it was before. But hell yeah, I gotta clean up the metal a little bit tomorrow evening, and then I will tack it up, give it a few strong tacks on each side of each joint, and then I'll cut this part right here, and then so that it's like, you know, this isn't hanging over. And then I will fit this pipe, which I think is gonna fit up pretty fucking good, to that, all the way up to here. Tack that in. And that will get welded to that. So I'll have a straight piece here, you know, however long, 4 inches. And then the original muffler coming back right here. But I'm pretty friggin' hyped on where that is right now. I don't do much fabrication work, if any, so I bought that welder because I needed to weld this exhaust up because I smashed it in a different time. Welded up, I broke it off, so I had to weld it all back together, but this time, cut it apart, add a few pieces in there, tuck it up tighter to the bike. Dude, I'm getting this shit done before the weekend, and I'm gonna be fucking ripping. Hell yeah. Boom. Boom. Right. Alright, tomorrow, it's getting tacked up.